for over a decade. Literally, I've been in these crowds, and you can't tell me I've been asleep. No, certain battles woke me up. Certain things
Hey,
woke me up.
Black, what?
Wake me up, please.
Black, quick question.
Go
Quick
ahead.
question. What day and what time, if you remember, was Big T and Jack Boy for the band series?
I
Big T
actually,
and Jack Boy.
I don't know the day and time. I really don't. I know I was there. I can't tell you the day and
Because I
time.
know,
I'm
because
pretty sure it was
because I
late though.
know
I'm
I
pretty sure
know.
it was late.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Because I remember, because it seemed like everybody was scattered, and it seemed like a later in the day battle, and that woke people up.
Yeah,
So
and
they maybe need to take notes from like those
that
type of
was all
battles.
that
Twerk
was
broke him
3 day
up.
weekends. That was 3 day weekends. I think that every band low key and at the top, which was the venue name, was 3 day weekends. Day one, day two, day
Facts.
three, and we went crazy for a lot of those battles. So I don't want to hear the crowd wasn't. You didn't do something right, maybe. I don't know.
Can I ask y'all this? I think humor is like one of the strongest attributes. Out of Sheed and Bill, who would y'all say is more humorous? Like,
It's about even. It's
It's
about
about
even.
even,
Bill,
but
It's not. I
it's
think
about
Bill,
even.
I would say
Bill.
I
Bill.
said it's about
I
even,
think
but
it's
as of
clearly
lately, I
Bill.
gotta say Sheed.
I gotta
It's
give it to
Bill.
Bill, bro. I'm sorry,
Yeah, I mean,
It's mo-
it's so hard to judge comedy, but for me, I think Bill
Bill
is
got
like
Bill.
he can be comedic in a few different ways. I think Sheed's got kind of that like little animatedness to him, but Bill's just a little more seasoned
Look,
with it,
look,
in my
look, look,
opinion. You
look.
got to give him that respect.
Until she can do a round of bows for 2 minutes, Bill literally bow, bow. It made sense. Okay, and it had a crowd cracking up.
yeah, I think I'm about to say I think it's Bill
Yeah,
Clear.
Bill got that.
I think I think they're both funny, but as far as like incorporating it into a
Yeah.
battle and it you not feeling like you getting filler or you not feeling like it's lazy writing, I think it's Bill. Like Bill is more comedic as far as battle rap goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also venture to say that I feel like Bill's a little bit more versatile in terms of intertwining different type of content in his material. Like if you look at all three of his rounds against Mike P, like he's intertwining all different types of content around a certain topic. You look at the way he structured his T top performance. First round kind of like bar heavy, mixed in with a couple of jokes. Very joke heavy up until he got to the haymaker in the second round. Like he's just extremely like versatile when it comes to his content and when it comes to like intertwining the comedic value into it. So that's something that she could learn to do as he progressed up the ladder for sure.
Yeah, from the super duper scope to the I liked you better as a you know what I'm saying? Like Bill just has too much to reference um that has become like huge moments in battle rap. So even from the I got the burner all the way, it's just too much. So yeah.
All right, next up. Everybody go. Everybody pick the winners.
What battle
yeah,
was that?
We can move on.
Can I
You
chime?
want to go to
Can I
next?
chime in before y'all get to the next battle?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just to throw
We don't touch the wizard.
just to throw this out there. If y'all in the Houston area this weekend, April the 16th,
Barcode.
Houston Barcode, invite only, executives. Hey, y'all can get in. I know it's only invite only, but if the executives, if y'all in Houston, y'all can definitely get in the building. Scotty versus Tubbs. It's one for the city. We've been waiting. Oh, Houston Barcode, Houston. We've been waiting for this matchup. You know, the owner versus the up and coming star. KCJ is going to be hosting it. You got Jay Black, not you Jay Black, but the other Jay Black versus Jay Witt. You got Devo versus Rasta. You got Gino versus Iceman. You got TP Surreal versus Voodoo ATM. And you got Trey Seven versus Guwap. So if y'all here in Houston, man, get in contact with Scotty, Beretta Blaze, executives. If you're a battle rap fan in general that loves battle rap and you Houston, get in contact with Houston Barcode. We can get you in the building, man, and it's gonna be a very good card. April the 16th, this Sunday.
Real quick, is Scotty and Tubbs a 3 round battle?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It has to be. It
Okay,
has to
okay,
be.
that's
It
dope.
has to be.
Because every Tubbs performance I've liked, but they've all like been like 1 round battles. Like he went against Low, so I like that performance. Went against DNA, I like that performance, but it's all been like 1 rounders.
Yeah, I
So
mean, he went against his last performance was on a URL. It was I forgot his name. I can't think of it right now, but it was a Crucible guy.
Yeah, I seen
I'm gonna
that
be
too.
honest. I'm not gonna say he bodied him, but he clearly won the battle. Tubbs clearly won that battle. So he just need to get more plates or whatever. But yes, Scotty and Tubbs is going to be a 3-round battle. Houston will not allow that to not be a 1-round battle. Not we just not. It's like, come on, man. Tubbs is hot. You know what I'm saying? Houston, we've been pushing him. And then Scotty, of course, Scotty already established, you know what I'm saying? Co-founder of Houston Barcode, so it need to happen. Y'all need a battle. So that's just my little take on it.
Thank you for that. We appreciate you.
No problem, no problem.
What's the next battle?
Black.
Shit, we got $1 million to pick from.
Because do we want to keep knocking out the top battles? Or
What about the
there's a couple
Hansel
that we
battle?
skipped over that
Oh yeah,
What,
Hansel right
we could
here.
do Hansel
what about
and
his
Holmesy.
battle?
Let's get it.
It's
Triple
another
H.
good matchup.
That's another good
Yeah,
I'll
matchup.
start it.
Another good battle.
I'm about to say I'll start. I want to start this one off because I actually like this battle stylistically for Hansel. Nah, I'm not just saying this because he's here, but I do think that this is going to be a tough battle. Just because Holmesy is not your traditional punchline rapper, a little bit more strategic, a little bit more angle based. I'm interested into like what approach that Holmesy takes against Hansel. I do think Hansel's a little bit more bar heavy, but I'm leaning towards Holmesy 2-1 just off the experience factor. And like I think he's super creative when it comes to like how we structure his rounds. I really enjoyed his performance against Snake Eyes. I really enjoyed his performance against Jada Nightwing last year. Just super creative, super strategic. I do think that Hansel may have like the bar of the battle because he's super punch heavy, but I'm edging Holmesy 2-1 in a really, really solid style clash.
I like that.
Who wants to go up next?
I can give my take on it next.
Okay.
Battle that I like Lang said, stylistically, I think it's a definitely a nice step up for Hansel in terms of like, a decent vet that can fight back, that provides a little bit of like versatility in the attack. Getting the angler, especially when you're, I think, more of a bar heavy type of guy. Early in the career, it's good to kind of adapt because we know the traditional, anglers get over on punchers and so on and so forth. So it's a good time to, kind of put that to the test and work around that. I will say that I think Holmesy has been really underrated. And I feel like there's a lot of guys we say that are underrated, but if we're all calling someone underrated, are they really, right? I feel like Holmesy's someone that we really don't talk about in the grand scheme of battle rap, and he's been out here winning for the most part, giving good performances. For the most part, it's a lot of events that just don't get a lot of shine, but
He was cheated on Champion of the Year
Snake
as well.
Eyes, like I think that Holmesy is like extremely just needs opportunities. So to see him on this card, I think he's going to show out. I will say, since it is the same, the venue with Civil War 3, I like what Hansel did versus Ease. I think the first was great, but if you're going to go with the bar for bar approach, like straight up punching, there's more expectations because now they're looking for every bar to be crazier than the last. So it stinks because it's like you have good material in the second and the third, but it tails off because the crowd's waiting for this punch count and the haymaker. So hopefully we see a little more versatility there just to ease it up and let your haymakers breathe and be more appreciated. But I will have to say, going into it, I do have Holmesy 2 on edge, but it is one of the battles I think is more slept on the outside card, and I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. It goes the same thing to me. More so experience. I need to see a lot more. If I'm not mistaken, Hansel, Holmesy is your toughest competition. Yeah,
I
that
would
might
say
be.
so.
That's your biggest name as well too. So I mean, this is your time to show and prove. And I said this on Champion multiple times. I don't have nobody beating the vets for real. I even got Arsenal beating ASAP Main. That brother sit next to me every other month. You know what I'm saying? I just got to. This is your time to show and prove. To prove us wrong, to get your name up. This outside for a reason. Again, I might be in the building for day 2. I can't be in the building for day 1. Y'all know why. For day 2, I might be in the building. So I'm not sure if you're on day 1 or day 2, but
No,
I
we
might.
on day one.
Day 1, all right.
Yeah, but
I
not.
might.
I'll go ahead.
I
My
might.
bad.
I might pull the follow, get some footage, what I mean? I might talk to a few people, see things in advance. So I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know we watching. Crowd is watching, Smack is watching, P is watching, Beezy's watching.
Nah, yeah. If I could speak on my own better, I'll
Go
just
ahead,
say.
go ahead. Of course you can.
Oh yeah, I just
You
say.
want to speak before the rest of us? Go for it.
Oh my, I ain't. I mean, niggas wasn't
No,
jumping
no,
and
you
talking.
can,
I ain't
you
know if
can. Go ahead.
niggas.
No,
Go
talk,
for it.
talk, talk.
Nah. I was just gonna say. Definitely, I feel like this is definitely my most formidable opponent. For sure. Um, I see what Holmesy does great. I see what Holmesy does not so great, and I feel like this is a very dope matchup. Um, Obviously, yes, it's a name, it's a rising name. Stage wise, I mean, I did this the exact same stage a couple months
Yep,
ago. Um,
I was there.
so I
I
will
walked in
say
late
that
though.
the the one thing I will say about Holmesy, I've been watching a lot of Holmesy's battles, obviously, so I'm very understanding of what I'm standing up against. One thing is I've never really seen Holmesy in a big stage environment. At least I don't think I have. I don't know what his biggest stage he's ever been on, but
Probably at the top, which is
Maybe
close to the Civil War three
Yeah,
stage.
like
what about the
when he
Jada
battled Big
Nightwing
Cannon,
battle? What about the Jada Nightwing battle?
that
No.
wasn't
I
that big.
wasn't
I'm gonna
there.
keep I'm
I
gonna keep it
wasn't
Okay,
there,
tall. I
so
okay.
I
don't know
can't
who's
speak
all
on
been
that.
in this Civil War or
Houston.
this building, but this building can easily hold like 600-700 people.
Technically, it could hold 2,000, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, but back to the
When he
point.
battled
Respectfully,
Bill Collector in the small room, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Who?
that was COVID days.
Holmesy?
COVID
Yeah, it's
Summer
COVID.
Madness.
It was Summer Madness, but it was COVID days.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that
he
was.
won in COVID,
SM10.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an empty room.
But yeah, no, I'm actually interested to see how well he does like with a big stage and shit. But other than that, like nah, this is I respect Holmesy like on some real shit, like you know what I'm saying, outside this battle, like that's a nigga I really fuck with in this shit. Um and I feel like we both know like we both don't want to lose. I don't know about just as equal, but I know we don't both want to lose. So I feel like this is gonna be definitely one of the most competitive battles of the weekend. I'm just happy for the plate, man.
One thing I will say about Holmesy really quick before everybody else goes is that like I agree with that point that he doesn't really be on big stages like that. I think some of the bigger stages he's been on was against Big Cannon on I think it was Survivor Series 2.
Kid
Also
Chaos.
one Kid Chaos on even though that room was like 400, 500 people, I was in the building for that. It wasn't that many people. But in terms of like a Civil War like areas on this venue, that probably be like one of the biggest stages he's performed on or whatever. So it will be interesting to see how that style translate on that particular stage for sure.
And like even though Jay Black was talking about experience, like I mean I don't know if this technically, but I mean if we going just off of saying like let's say Holmesy's never stood on a bigger stage in the Civil War joint, this would be like a stage that you know what I'm saying he's new to that I've done before. So I think that would be the only check mark as far as experience that I would have in that regard, if any. You feel me? So
That's fair.
um
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
and
it's not a it's not because I also have Holmesy, but it's and I'm not saying that you are. It's also important that you don't take that as a slight. Anytime it's a rookie versus a vet, you
no,
have to,
I'm definitely I'm fully aware.
yeah,
Like you
it's
know
a
I'm good.
I
yeah.
had
Because I think
Easy
you dope.
losing
I
all his
think you
earlier
had a
battles. I had T Top losing all his earlier battles. I had Briz Rothstein. This is what I do. I stay
yeah
consistent.
Yeah, I never
I'm always
take
gonna
it
have y'all
personally.
losing.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Respectfully.
yeah.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I thought you was dope. The Civil War weekend. I thought you had a dope battle, but Holmesy, you know, we've seen more from Holmesy. I think Holmesy is a top angler. I think he always gonna give you 3 good rounds. His material is always good, so I just don't have a reason to go against him. And I mean, I just want you to make it a good match. Make us want to see you again and prove us wrong. I'm happy to come back and say, nah, Hansel washed them if that's what happens. But
I
you know,
I agree. I will say one thing that I'm actually looking forward to because I'm low key glad more niggas have him winning because I got mixed reviews for the Steam shit. Like a lot of people were either saying, "Oh, you did amazing, you did your shit," and the other motherfuckers was trying to take points away just because of the fact that Steam didn't show up. So I'm glad that I'm dealing with a formidable opponent that niggas know is not gonna slack, is not gonna come with no
Mm-hmm.
bullshit. To where if I do win clearly, it's going to mean something. It's going to mean a
Mm-hmm.
lot more than what I did, you know, versus teams. Even though I felt like what I did versus teams was great and that had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't want nobody taking away no credit, no points for anything. So I'm actually glad the scenario is like this.
Makes sense.
Everybody win.
I got Holmesy 2-1. Uh, yeah,
Um,
vet status on this one prevails for this one.
Yo,
That's
how
my
did
pick.
Before I
Go ahead.
go, oh,
No, go
go
ahead. I'll go
ahead.
back up to the next one.
I was, before I go, Hansel, when I battled RX, was that you on the stage behind RX standing with a pretty
Yeah,
chocolate girl?
yeah, that was me.
Okay, I got Holmesy
Damn.
3-0.
I'm crazy, Yoshi.
She did not forget.
He said, "Yeah, that was me."
He know what he did too. He know what he did.
That's West though. I can't. My bad. I love you, Yoshi.
Nah, I'm gonna do what everybody else doing, and I'm gonna take the vet card because it's easier. But please impress us because the new class is what keeps the
Two
game
one
going.
30. 2-1-30, Yoshi.
I'm gonna give Hansel the first.
Okay,
I'm
give
gonna
him a
give
round. 2-1.
Helmsy the third, and the second will be debatable.
Okay. Uh, how do we spend so much time and didn't get to Twerk versus Chef Trez? We didn't do that one, right?
Freaking. Nope,
No,
let's
it's
get
main
to it
event,
now.
right?
Because I feel like it's the most clear battle with a card.
I don't know about the most clear.
I
Ain't
ain't
no
gonna
way
lie.
Holmes just
Here
spawned
we
in for New
go. Here we
Jersey.
go. Here we go.
This
Yet
man Ant just
again.
spawned
Oh
in.
my God. Go ahead. My fault, yeah. I know even it's about to go up. Go ahead, man. I'll let y'all pop up.
Call it
I
a
ain't gonna
care
lie.
package.
I think this is gonna be Twerk versus Sick Part 2. I think Chef Trez is gonna be amazing, but I think we're just gonna get a Twerk that isn't playing anymore, and we all know what happens when Twerk is on 100%.
Trez is a
Uh,
great talent. Oh, my fault. My fault.
no, I was just gonna say really quick, just make it quick. I have Twerk 2-1, but I will say I was extremely impressed with Trez against John John. In my opinion, I had him clearing John John with the first two rounds, the first and second. Super focused, very enthusiastic. These are the things that we talk about when it comes to Trez. It's not the content, it's not the rebuttals. Is does he care about the battle? Will his energy be up? Will he get like show his hunger in the battle? And just with that recent battle that he just had, I think he's going to be really good against Twerk. He also has show off 2 weeks later, but I don't really. It doesn't really faze me that he has short prep because he's usually good on short prep. But I do think that Twerk is going to edge the battle 2-1. But I think it's going to be a good battle though.
I,
Oh, ladies first. Go ahead, the ball.
I appreciate you, Antonio. I was just gonna say, I originally had Twerk 30. I ain't gonna cap. But considering that Twerk has a battle this weekend, even though it's just a one rounder, he still got to remember and spit a one rounder. I'll give Chef Trez a round. I think Chef Trez is going to be good. He's always good, you know. I just don't think the bag that Twerk has been in can be denied. Like the energy, the material, the performance, the everything. I don't know. I haven't seen a Chef Trez that matches that. So, you know what I'm saying? I got Twerk 2-1. Possible gentlemen.
I mean, Twerk, like we've seen Trez, you know what I'm saying, go crazy. He's fire. You feel me? Great talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I like everybody else said. I don't really mind the show off shit. I think you feel me. He gonna come in there and be great. But Twerk's not losing rounds. You feel me? Like, and he's like really, and it's not like he's losing rounds or winning rounds by edges. He's clearing these people, and they're rapping their asses off. Why would I pick against him again? You feel me? I just feel like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Twerk is on this run. He's been promising Jay Black he gonna win champion of the year for the past 2 years now, and I think third time's the charm.
What's the date on this card?
22nd, 23rd, I think.
Yep, it's next
He
Saturday, the
know the date on this
22nd.
card.
And he got. No, I really forgot. And he got a battle this week.
And
I'm
he
this
battles
week.
bonus, I believe, on Saturday on Pandemic. It's just a one
Mm,
Bet,
rounder though, so
that's
if that
okay.
bet.
matters.
And he should be clipped up because he didn't do the T-top battle and he didn't even spit that third verse coffee. So he got some
No, he
stuff
said
that
he
he
was
should be
clipped up.
clipped
I
up
think
a
he
little bit.
literally tweeted.
Yeah.
He's probably
Yeah.
got generals and
And
universals on
Plenty
like
hold
that.
on.
generals.
Like
Can we answer that question? Like, what does Twerk do? Like, who's bonus? Who is bonus to Twerk?
It don't matter. I got Twerk
Nah.
2-1 to Chef Trez over
Right.
Chef Trez. Yeah, I got Twerk 2-1 clear.
What, Yoshi? I'm just asking.
No,
Like,
because
who?
I fuck with bonus. I fuck with bonus. I know a lot of guys get lost in
Yeah,
the sauce, so this is
we're
a
not
good
talking
look
about
for
that
him.
card. We're not talking about that
Bonus
card.
ain't
Oh,
new either. Bonus ain't new.
Oh, well, he new to me. Good thing
Bonus
you learn
not new
something
at
new
all.
every day.
That nigga been around forever.
right.
Now
Cause
he's
I
been
don't know
around
him.
for a minute.
You got to do some research, Antonio.
I
Bonus been
do a lot
around,
of
babe.
research. If you don't pop up in the algorithm, it's a hey.
I've been wanting this twerk and Chef Trez battle since the 2-on-2. It was Trez and A Ward and Prep and Twerk. I don't know how it happened, but they ended up doing a 2-on-2
Yeah,
on Days of
That
the
last
was like
Garden
minute,
like last
2020, I
week.
24
think.
hour
I think it was
Yeah.
notice.
2020.
24
Who
1 day
won,
notice.
Yoshi?
It was they probably Prep and Twerk, but
Prep and twerk one.
A Ward and Trez was fire, like a fire surprise combination. So I've been wanting this battle. I want to see A Ward and Twerk too, but I'm gonna say Twerk 2-1. Very possible he could 30 him though. Gentleman's 30.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gave Trez a round.
I don't feel like any of us are wanted like it's going to come off naturally as like kind of Chef Trez being like I'm not going to say disrespected, but just being counted out, and it stinks because he really came off of one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best wins of his career versus John, and we all believe in him. But it's just a different level of battle rapper right now, and I think it's a good battle to book too. I'm not mad at it because after beating John, you want to reward a guy like that with more big looks. Well, Twerk is, that's a very like big look. That's a good look for him in terms of like just a big spot to be in, but. You sometimes to be really great, jump the top tier, whatever it is, you got to do more than what's asked of you. So if Chef Trez is to shock us, you know what I'm saying, to win this battle, that's the type of shit that gets guys to stardom. But I think everyone here, you know what I'm saying, there's a reason we're predicted Twerk to 130. Now, not only the haymakers, but now he's messing with the flow, doing a little bit of real talk and just witty stuff in there. It's a lot, man. So Twerk to 130, but a good battle.
Trez could level up from beating Twerk, but can Twerk level up from beating Trez? Like, does it help him at all, or just for the money?
It helps him. It helps him in terms of maintaining that momentum, right?
Yep.
Like, because you always want to maintain momentum. And on top of that, we know that Gnome and those big cars are coming around the corner. So him having those wins going into like another like major look on a big stage, or Gnome or SM or whatever matters. So I think on both
Yeah,
sides it matters. Probably
to,
matters
to,
more
to
Because
piggyback
it's
off of
Trez
that,
that
though.
it's
means it's
like,
a risky battle too.
nah, Yoshi, it's like the
Right.
All-Star game coming up, and you feel me? You got a gauntlet. You got to go back to the Warriors 3 times. You know you're going to lose for real, but, let me get this 30 with 10 assists or shit like that. Let me pad these stats so I can get the All-Star. The voting's almost up. So let me put 60 up, even though Steph going to have 50 and like 20 assists. You know what I'm
What the
saying?
hell?
I can get this
My
30
brother in
with
the
10
Matrix.
and still look good for
Yeah.
real.
The hell?
I don't know, but
All
yeah,
right.
I think it's
Yeah.
it depends on what you mean by help, Yoshi. It's not a stock raiser for Twerk, but I think it's more of a conditioning for him. With him having a 1 rounder this week and then having Chef Trez next week, it adds to that momentum. It definitely helps his Cody run for sure, and it's just more solidifying the fact that we can't even talk about when he used to choke or whatever. It just puts all of that further in the past. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it helps him in just further solidifying that he in his bag to stay.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I don't know what kind of name he would need for a level up because he's already so high. We already seen his potential, his talent. We know that. So is
There's
it
a
more
couple.
just showing consistency now?
I don't think it's a level up. I agree with Yoshi. I don't think it's because everybody has recognized Twerk's potential. That's why everybody used to get so upset when he would mess up. It's not a shock now that he's here. We're just happy that he's here and hoping that he stays. So in a sense of leveling up, we know what you can do. It's just you proving us right and you actualizing your own potential. You know what I'm saying? So even if he was to battle a Lux or whoever you want to call, who's to I don't know, like who that is to say, okay, now Twerk has ascended to the next level. We already know he's capable of being there and kind of has a reserved spot there. We just waiting on the consistency, which is what he's exhibiting now.
Yeah, he's a special case. He's a special kind of star.
Yeah,
Uh,
he like
I,
So
Toy.
everybody picking him.
Yeah, like
Nobody got Chef Trez,
yeah,
huh?
like Twerk is just a special talent when he's on. So, I mean, it's clear.
But
I got.
wasn't Trez like that for a long time? Like we just saw Trez as such a special talent, and before everybody started stealing his 3 of them things, it was a highlight. It was like a staple.
He was really good, but I don't know if he was like how people revere Twerk.
Yeah, he
Like
was.
he was a prospect. Like
Nowhere
we were
close.
excited and hoping for Chef Trez to be top tier, but when Twerk came in, like there's people talk about he's got GOAT potential, like talents and legends. Like while
Right
Chef
after the
Trez got
clean
respect, I
paper
feel like it's just
battle.
different.
You feel me?
It's a little bit of a different bracket.
Yeah, I get what you good great performances even on the same card. But I feel like like their breakout performances. So I would say like the Mike P with the wrong stare gets you dropped on stage. You feel me? Was Chef Trez, or you could say it was the low show battle. You know what I'm saying? But with Twerk and that clean paper battle, I just think they just don't add up. Like Twerk's coming out party for that like clean paper battle, all 3 rounds, like crazy.
You know what's
And the
crazy,
reason why
Willie?
the John John
That was the
battle,
same night. I think
go
Bone
ahead.
Legacy 5. Twerk
Nah,
versus JC.
one was the other.
Jack
Trez
Boy
and
had
So
JC,
yeah, yeah,
Trez and
yeah.
JC was
Trez and
on Born
JC
Legacy Five.
was that one, and then you had Mike P, and then Mike P versus Mike P versus Trez, and then you had Glue Easy versus Twerk on Born Legacy 6.
It was four, but no,
Was
but
it
it was the
4?
same sequence though.
Oh,
But
same season.
yeah, it was four. Yeah. But I was just gonna say like the reason why the John John battle meant so much is because Trez doesn't really get that many like perennial top tier wins. You know what I'm saying? You know, Twerk was already beating like top tiers early on in his career. Whether you want to say he beat Verb, whether you want to say he beat Ill Will, whether you want to say he beat like Clean and those guys. Like I feel like that's the distinguishing part there though.
Yeah, even his battle with JC was stand out. I didn't get my take on it, but I'm just gonna. It's really simple because it's really easy to me. 2-1 Twerk. I just think
So Twerk versus QP and Chef Trez versus JC did happen the same night.
Yeah.
No, I thought,
That was
but he said Mike P and Trez,
I
and we were
said
saying
Mike
that was
P and
different.
oh,
Trez. Yeah.
okay. I'm about to say. I had me
Oh, he got
confused
a
myself.
Black got on his old
He
2014
went to
shit.
his
Jump back. He
Bro,
went back
I
to
was in the building. I'm like, hold on, what y'all talking about? I was in the building for that. Am I bugging? Am I tripping?
you
My
know
fault,
these
my
events
fault.
be blending together, Black. You know what happened.
They
Like
do, they
sometimes you
do,
think the
they do. That's why. Yeah, that's why I be lost in my own sauce. You know what I'm saying? No, but I agree with everything y'all saying. The only thing I would say it adds to Twerk for is to remove the it factor. You know what I mean? The more and more he stay consistent, I personally myself don't bring it up in videos no more. Like, yo, what if he? Nah, brother is according to I don't want 8 battles in, not a mess up, and he's adding an extra 2 minutes to all his rounds if y'all want.
Except for the
So,
cough
and he
third.
was there. He was there for T Top too. Like he was like, yo, did Twerk plot this battle? I'm like, Twerk is right here. I was in LA. Twerk was right
Oh
there,
yeah, he's
ready
still
to
on
go.
Ace.
Like,
He's still on the stage for Ace. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like,
He
what?
commentated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we seen him.
exactly. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, say less. Nigga is really everywhere. But go ahead though. You finish your round.
like in all honesty, have we seen Twerk like any videos or anybody been in an event and seen Twerk going over his rounds before the event anymore? Like he show up with the shit in, yo. This ain't like this nigga's not playing with nobody.
Yeah, he's dangerous now. He's in the danger bag. Like, oh shoot.
That's
But
fire. Do we go on to the next one?
yeah,
I was
Yeah,
thinking
we
if
go
if
next
I
one.
if I could lead off, we even talked JC and Klutz, right?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the Jack Boy one. Y'all did that one?
No, we
Oh my
haven't.
god. Hey J Smo, if we go to the Klutz and JC, bro, I'm sitting out. JC got kicked out of my top 5 for that. I'm not gonna
Who
hold
that?
you. I'll
Detroit
start
Dave?
out.
Is that Detroit Dave?
Nah, that's Ant.
Yo,
I mean,
Nah.
I
Oh,
that's
figure that we could do. I feel like a lot
Nigga
of us
can't
are gonna
give
have the
shots.
same prediction. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a
I
lot of
had
us are gonna have the same
JC in my
prediction on
top
that.
JC.
3 and I
But I
kicked him
like
out
the
for that.
battle though. I
Like,
don't
You
think
taking
it's the
Clutch?
worst thing.
yo, I mean he was hanging on by a thread after what happened to Surf. Then Hustle, you feel me? And then like
Can't
he
give
takes
shots,
Klutz.
Antonio?
Bro, this is what Surf said 5 years or 3 years ago. I'm not gonna battle you because you'll be battling fucking barbecue Bill and fucking for chump change right after Gnome. It don't make sense. Like,
Okay,
But
keep
he
bro,
that
already
same
battled
But
him.
energy
that's
when
not
we
the
get to
same
Nitty.
thing.
Keep that same energy.
Yeah, but this is a rookies
Oh, y'all
versus
saving
vets
the best
type
for
of
last,
card,
huh?
Antonio. So he's
no, it's
supposed to
not
do
rookies
this.
first bets. We're not doing that. This is not
Listen,
rookies
It's
first bets.
outside. It's Nitty. It don't
don't
matter
listen
if you
to
get
part
to
of
that
my
smoke.
statement. Listen to the full statement. It's a rookies versus vets type card. For the most part, most
No,
of
it's
these
not.
matchups are the more established or more veteran battlers versus the more newer battlers. That is the overall theme of the card. So he's not doing anything out of pocket. It's not like everybody else is battling somebody on their tour and then JC just dropped off out of nowhere and took Klutz. That's not what this is. It's fitting with the rest of the card.
Right, but
Vet still
I
got a
mean, I
vet
hold
early in this.
JC up there with Kayshawn,
Fonz and
Surf,
Morez is not a
Rock.
rookie versus vet type of battle.
You feel me? Like,
That's a
come
lie.
on, bro. I
Nah,
hold
but
JC up to
it's all
that. Like,
about like leveling
Again,
up.
if you're
Like
only
people
going to
facing Tez.
partially listen, you can't partially listen. You have to listen to all the words.
It's my
I
bro.
listened to all the words. You said it's the type
Okay, so
style of the
a
bat of the
themed
card. It's not.
card,
It's
this
not.
the overall theme of the card. I didn't say every single battle met that requirement. That's why there's such thing as overall.
That's not the overall
All of the
theme of the
words.
card to me, respectfully.
Okay,
What's the
well,
overall theme to you, Dutch?
Please tell us.
Niggas is
right.
outside. That's why they named it outside. If they
And
wanted it to be a rookies versus, respectfully, I'll let you speak. If they wanted it to be a
We're
rookies
outside
versus
right
vets
now.
themed card, they would have just called it rookies versus vets. That's not the theme.
No, they
Niggas
wouldn't
is
have.
outside.
no,
Dutch,
no,
I
no.
think they
Okay, so
said that
no,
was the
he was
theme.
not
but the
wrong.
part,
No, he's
but the
not wrong. They called it the outside card, but they defined the definition that they put up under the outside card is the vets who are outside, not scared to give smoke to the up and comers. That's the definition of the outside card, which again is synonymous with rookies versus vets, which
it's
is why
actually
it's important
not.
to listen to
Where they
all the
put that on the
words.
card? Where they put that on the flyer? I
They
didn't see
put
that.
that as the definition of what the outside
I
card
didn't see that
means.
on the
Go look.
flyer.
They
Where
literally tweeted it. They
I didn't see
tweeted it.
that on the
But
flyer. Where
but the
post that
Okay.
buzz
at?
rookies versus vets is like the rookies who have just finished the crucible. You feel me? Or not even crucible. PGs stepping up. They've been putting in work down in their class, and they come up and fight. Most of these guys that you're claiming that
That's
are
exactly what
rookies.
Klutz
Hold
is.
up, hold up.
Got you.
Most of you guys that
Got
are
you.
claiming that
Got you.
are rookies are like have been battling on URL for 2 to 3 years. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, so again, I said rookies versus. I can't
She
talk to
said it's
people who are
like. She said it's
struggling to
like.
comprehend. I'm gonna
She
say it
said it's
again.
like. She said
Rookie
it's
versus
like.
vets like a card. That's why I use
Like.
words like up and comers, whether they've been battling on URL for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, however many years. Y'all can't pick and choose. In one breath, Easy's the hottest newcomer, but got battles 8, 9 years ago. And then in the same breath, so what I'm saying is, regardless to whatever else, these are guys that are just now getting some sort of light. If they've been battling for 5 years and it took them 5 years to get that, that's just how long it took them. But they are getting some sort of light now. So right now they are up and coming. So before they was down and going. Now they up and coming. So that is what this card is for. I can't make it no clearer
Down
than
and
that.
going. Oh, boy.
Hey,
Oh
it
boy.
is what it is. All I'm saying is JC. Like he's like 6 now, maybe 7.
I'm sure JC gonna be heartbroken, Antonio.
Oh, he
I
But
pissed
know,
off.
with
right?
that being
Clutch two,
said,
clutch
I
He
two
got
pissed off.
one.
I
He
got
got Klutz winning.
I personally
Yep.
I like Klutz's penman. I think he's got a lot of potential. Like in terms of the wittiness, there is like some real rare ability there. But
Excuse me.
JC on a return in a room of 300 to 400 people. He doesn't even. I would love to see him speed up the pace. I think it would. I think for his career's sake, it would be key for him to speed up the pace. But if he goes in here and does his every line thing, man, it's someone that doesn't have the presence he has in any way. This is like textbook. Just filing in JC app win. You know what I'm saying? So I got JC probably 3-0. There's something about Klutz that I really hope he shows out. And almost have a weird feeling he could do something special here. But this is like a JC 98% conviction rate in this setting. You know what I'm saying? 300 people, lower tier type of guy. So I
Can I,
got JC.
Oh yeah, I
can I
also
say
have
something?
JC 30. I didn't never
Yeah.
get to say my prediction, but yeah, I have JC
Clutch
30 for
two
sure.
one. I
What's
got
up,
clutch
Jack?
two
What's up,
one.
Jack boy?
I don't want to fuck up what y'all got going, but uh, the description in my contract says basically this is rookies versus vets. I just leave it at that.
Appreciate you, Jack Boy, for saying what I already knew. But I
And of
love a
course,
I love a good cosign.
and of course, before niggas uh run crazy, it doesn't say exactly it's rookies versus vets, but the description that's given on the type of card that it is basically rookies versus vets when you read between the lines, in the sense of one person is a tier above who they battling, no matter which way you look at it. It's a new nigga, two old niggas. However you look at it, no one's battling someone on their tier, and no nigga that's a top tier or viewed as the higher tier in the battle is battling someone that's bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody in the sense of names y'all know or that's been around the longest. When you look at the two names, the one that's been around the longest or known the most is battling down, basically.
Thank you for
Yeah,
that clarification, Jack Boy.
Yeah, the only matchup you could argue that it doesn't really make sense for is like Twerk and Chef
Twerk.
Trez. They kind of
Yep,
came
that's
out
it.
the same time, but yeah, no, I agree with that sentiment. I also have JC winning this battle clearly. I don't really call 30s that often because I feel like it's very hard to 30 people, but I have him winning the battle clearly. I just think that with the time he's taken off. He also has I think he has either a battle right after or before on iBattle. I don't remember the date, but it seems to me that he's like officially back outside. He's going to be consistently battling again, and I feel like he's going to make a statement with this performance against a rookie. His track record against up and comers is really really good. And I do like it. I do like the look for Klutz. I think Klutz is actually pretty creative pin. I like this performance against Hansel in the Crucible. Also like this performance against Loso. But
Hey
like Smo
Malcolm, I got a
mentioned,
quick question for you, gangster. You put Trez and Twerk in the same light?
in terms, what do you mean in terms of like? Because I think I'm
Stature?
looking at it from
Nah,
a
hold on, hear me out. Stature and tier, you put them in the same light?
Mhm.
no. I think Twerk is a
All
higher
right, well
tier,
then
but
there
it's
you go. You answer your own question about the card. I heard you say, the only one you can make an argument for. It's the same shit, bro. It's not about when they came in the game. It's about one view higher than the other, and somebody not being scared to take a step down or risk they spot. That's basically what it is, gang. That's all. However
If
you look
that's the
at it,
case, who's higher, Snake Eyes or Coffee?
shit.
Snake Eyes is a
That
tier.
actually might be a good one.
Coffee.
You might got me
One
stuck.
of them won a
Coffee.
Battle of
It
the
would be
Year
coffee.
award,
It
so
would
I'm
be
gonna go with
coffee.
that
It
one.
would definitely be coffee. Yeah, it would be coffee.
It'll be Coffee. She got a belt and she's got more eyes on her for this battle. Like the
Who
ticket
have
seller for
more
that battle is her.
believability, Snake Eyes or Coffee? Like who the
Coffee.
believability? Okay.
Coffee.
All right.
The
But I
battle
mean, I
again.
wouldn't say Trez. I wouldn't say Trez and Twerk are off tier wise. I think they both top tier battlers.
I think more people would say Twerk is top tier and maybe Chef is mid tier.
I wouldn't say Trez is mid tier. He's got multiple big stages, both big stage wins, and he's got just because the eyes haven't been on URL, he's had that same type of impact on RBE and other platforms. So I wouldn't say
Yeah, I ain't
I,
saying
I don't
there's.
Twerk
know.
the
I'm not
highest.
saying.
I
I'm
say
not saying one's not top tier. But what I'm saying is there's a separation. It's for all of us. You know what I'm saying? There's separations. Like, you know what I mean? So I ain't even trying to. But I'm just here with that battle. So it's just like, you know what I mean? If you look at it, you could find a degree of separation to where it makes sense along what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Yes.
no, but that's the general theme is most definitely separation between tiers. So I agree with that. But I do like I said, I do have JC winning clearly. I feel like his track record against up and comers is really really good. And then as Smo mentioned, just like his ability to perform well on sizable stages, whether it's the crowd control or whether it's just the conviction between his bars and how he delivers them. And I think he's going to be sitting on some high quality material. I've always felt like when a pin heavy person sits down for a while, it actually helps them. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people say rust and this and that, but like I actually think that when a pin heavy person sits down and is able to like, sit on a lot of material and like fine tune it for a battle that's like 6 months down the line, 7 months down the line, it's a dangerous outcome for a particular battler. So I have JC clearly winning.
got Clutch 2-1. You feel me? I ain't gonna explain.
We got Dutch.
before before I do mine,
Having Klutz
is
2-1 is crazy.
Is Klutz a Christian battle rapper? Can anybody confirm that for me?
I don't believe he is.
I don't believe he is. Nah, I don't think he is.
Okay, I think I'm mixing him up with somebody. Well, as a true JC fan, I'm not going to throw him away and write him off because he's given shots. I actually think this is a perfect opportunity for him to dominate. I mean, assert his dominance. So I got JC winning pretty clear. I'll say 2-1, pretty clear.
You might be mixing them up with Elijah Straight, maybe.
No, I know who Elijah
Oh no,
Strait
I was
is.
thinking street
Mm.
hymns. I was thinking street
Oh,
hymns.
okay.
I know who
Okay,
Street
okay.
is.
And disrespect.
I got JC 30. Not too familiar with the Klutz brother, so I'm gonna go with JC 30. What
You
I
should
know.
you should watch his battle against Hansel, the Crucible battle, and then his battle with Loso was pretty solid. I had Loso winning, but he had a good performance in that
Was the
battle.
Loso battle the final exam card?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I will say though, after this, a battle I'm looking for because obviously there's kind of limited options for JC. I'm hoping we can see JC and Bill somewhere in 2023. Man, I think that was the battle of maybe a few people were hoping maybe just the top tier options that are there.
But
So I love
tournament
him giving a shot.
winners.
I love him giving a shot, but especially after the surf shit, we definitely want to see him get his get back against someone that's like in his tier and, you know what I'm saying, in skill level. So I'm not mad at this battle being booked, but we're definitely keeping a close eye on JC after this, you know, win or loss.
What about Verb? Nobody remember they was going back and forth, JC and Verb?
Yoshi Verb don't battle.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
Verb
want to
got to
say
see
like
A Ward first.
because
He
it
got to
is
stop
because it
ducking A
really
Ward.
is like it really is a good battle, but we're gonna go crazy like it's beyond us. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're right, but there's 7-8 battlers that we can say the same thing about, and it's not happening. No,
I want to
nothing's
see
moving.
Verb and Ad first before anything. But yeah, go ahead.
You
Well,
want to
hopefully
see
there's a few
you
more
want to
left,
see
man.
Verb and Ab before Verb and A Ward. I want to see A Ward kick his
Yes.
ass. You crazy?
Yes.
I got JC clearly. I don't feel like I gotta explain this at all. Shout out to Klutz. Finally was in battle versus Loso was definitely fire. It must say other things, but it's just not enough work. Like, what do I feel like it's actually disrespectful to break it down. With all due
Thank
respect,
you.
I
I'm
think
talking
we need to
about
break down Black.
2012 when Klutz before Klutz got his prescription glasses. JC was in the Black Star with Chilla Jones. Like,
That's
can
what
we
we're
move
doing.
on, please?
Out of all time.
Can we move on, please, man? I don't want to
Klutz
do
Y'all
wear
this.
want to do
glasses.
Jack Boy and Authentic next?
Oh man, dang.
Yes.
Authentic.
Can somebody
Yeah,
give me an authentic battle to watch? Because I've never seen one.
Authentic is Chef Trez, and he has plenty of battles on We Go Hard too that you could go check
All right,
out.
bet.
He been here. He been here for a time too. If I'm not mistaken, right? He been here.
Yeah,
From
no, he's been here
now,
for a
He's
minute.
been.
Been here for a minute, and I
He's
think
not
he's had a.
new. Just on everybody's radar now, for the most part.
URL put them on the radar. Yep.
I think Jack Boy gonna win this battle though. I don't really have the most in depth bar for bar analysis. You know, Authentic's like a really like I'll say like raw prospect where I just don't. I'm not seeing like a lot of like just unique kind of separating factor. I'm seeing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I mean, he battle raps. You know what I'm saying? And he's made this class. Obviously, he beat out a few individuals to get here, but he hasn't shown me much of anything yet. And as for Jack Boy, he had, in my opinion, he had a disappointing 2022. I thought that I was expecting, especially after the most improved, we were expecting big things. The big stage look didn't go his way. The tank battle's just not good. And then the shine battle falls through. You know, that's out of his control. That was unfortunate. So I think that he needs to, regain that momentum. It's unfair sometimes with battle rap, but start regaining that momentum to the public. Start off with a clear and easy win here over a rookie that needs to show something. So I got Jack Boy 2-1 in an ant battle. Maybe 3-0.
What kind of battle you said? In an app battle?
Yeah, like EH. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, I also have a Jack Boy 2-1. I feel like again, and honestly, truthfully, I'm excited to see what Jack Boy does because we've mentioned before that like Jack Boy is still waiting for that breakout performance on a sizable stage because he has done good at the top. He has done good at like venues that hold 200, 300 people. But with this being Civil War, with this being like about 600, 700, 800 people, I'm excited to see how he handles that stage. Regardless of who he stands in front of, because that's the thing that we've been trying to. That's the trajectory point that we've been trying to look at for Jack Boy. But I do have Jack Boy winning 2-1 in this battle.
I have Jack Boy 30. I haven't seen anything from Authentic yet that
Oh my
makes me
god.
feel like he could rap with Jack Boy at this current stage of the game. I've been watching Jack Boy on the
Have you watched
stages.
Authentic Battles, Dutch?
He
I
hasn't.
watched I watched him on the report card. Does that
Oh
count?
dang! I watched the whole report card and I didn't even see his battle. Who he
Does
battled?
that
Final
does that
exam.
count?
he battled Trez in
Does
Said I
that
watched the
Yeah.
count?
whole
Oh, okay,
report.
that's why. Yeah, I remember that. I just skipped his. I skipped his
Hold on.
round to
Does
watch
that
Trez.
count? Does that count since y'all was
Yeah, it
jumping
counted.
straight
It was a
to it?
battle.
Did I watch the bigger battle? Like, oh,
No,
okay,
it
all
count.
right,
That's a
cool.
battle.
Yeah, it counts.
Oh,
It
okay,
counts.
cool.
I was just fucking
Okay,
with
cool.
you.
Cool. Yeah, and with that being said, I don't think he can do anything with Jack Boy. I've been watching Jack Boy while out on these niggas in like 22 minutes on the spaces for the last 2 months.
Enough for me to even. So I mean, like I gotta see the performance now. I'm gonna see it now because his card's bigger. You feel me? So I hope he do good. But right now, you know what I'm saying, ain't shit he can do with Jack Boy. You gotta show me.
Jack Boy 2-1.
Man,
Have you watched Authentic? Have you seen Authentic Battle?
If I'm not mistaken, I seen something from We Go Hard. I definitely seen the quote unquote report card final exams.
He also has a battle. He also has a battle on YouTube against Rubando as well. I forgot about that battle. If
it's
you guys
He
want,
good.
beat he beat Rue,
I
right?
don't, I don't, I don't remember it very well, but I do remember it was on. Like it's like a We Go Hard S type battle. Obviously, Rubando is like a mainstay of We Go Hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's another battle. If you guys want to check that out, you can.
All right.
I'm gonna tweet
Rubando
him and ask
30.
him what's his best battle because I want to watch it on caffeine so we could introduce some of these guys to
To the world. To the
people.
world.
To the people. My little fan base. It ain't much, but it's what it is.
All right, I think we have one battle left, and it
Nah, it
is.
can't be.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
Mm.
we definitely got 3 battles left, but if y'all just wanna
How?
Oh,
we
because we
got
forgot the ones that's
we
not on
got
this
we
thing.
got
Oh,
Prep and
Mm-hmm.
Ease,
Prep and
Stumbles and
ease.
Swamp, and then
Prep
Nitty
and
and
easy.
Soufflare. That's the
That's why I
three.
said could have been.
Damn,
Yeah.
how many?
They got
You
14
all right?
battles, cuz
We
they
just
OD.
talked about 29 million
I'm over here
battles. How we forgot
yawning.
to do
Like, how long this gonna take?
7 o'clock. But look,
that?
let's do the catfish battle. Let's do that.
Being an analyst is very hard.
Prep and
Damn.
ease.
Yeah,
How
it's
long this
serious
is gonna
business.
take is
Gotta really love
I,
it.
I
hilarious.
only got true real analysis for Nitty and Soufflare. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Like we
Me
can get predictions
too.
for Swamp and
Oh, the
Stumbles and Prep and Ease, but I'm about to give a number and that's
I
that.
got Swamp 2-1.
Yeah, I got Swamp winning
I
all of it.
forgot about that battle. Swamp and
Consistency
who?
is key.
Yeah, I
Stumbles.
got
Hold on,
Swamp two
let me
one.
help
I'm gonna
y'all
give
out real
Stumbles the
fast.
first though. I'm gonna give Stumbles the first. But I got Swamp 2-1.
He ain't even get the
Hello?
first against Tay Rock.
Hello? Hold
Tay
on,
Rock,
let me
Tay
go to my
Rock, Swamp.
It
Let's
does.
do the math here. Tay Rock, Swamp. Let's do the math here. Anyway,
Yeah, still stumbles though. Is the nah. Okay, but that's your pick. I got you.
I thought people liked Stumbles. What happened? I thought he was one of the
he kept
next rising
stumbling.
stars.
Brother
Can
hasn't
He
been
can I
was
winning.
until
answer
he kept
that?
stumbling.
Can I answer that?
Please.
Um.
His name is Stumbles.
Well, of late, we just saw that nigga on Swamp's Twitter, hugged up with a meth head.
Oh,
So I
boy.
think that offended
I
a
mean,
bunch of people.
Huh?
Don't do
What?
this.
I don't know
Nobody
Don't do
who
saw
I
that
that.
this.
thought that
nigga's
offended a
on.
bunch of
I didn't see
people.
that. That has nothing to do with battling. I didn't see
Not
that.
right. Like guys
Oh,
can
y'all
do who
didn't
they
see it?
want.
Nah, no,
Y'all
that's
didn't
not had
see
nothing
that?
to do with battling. That has nothing to do with
Right.
battling. No.
I could put it up for you.
But
I
that
I'm
can
not
don't
gonna look at
repost
it.
it.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
put
look
up.
Brother,
at it because it
talk
has nothing
about
to
the
do with
raps,
I can
battling.
brother.
Yeah,
repost
Don't
it's
it.
don't
about the
stray into the
raps, man.
darkness.
Listen,
Stay
you
Oh,
know, I'm
clear
gonna
with
put
y'all
that.
up.
want to know about the rapping? Okay, hold on.
please.
Let me talk to y'all about the rapping.
All right,
Um,
so
Listen,
Stumbles,
we put it up.
Stumbles is that? Oh, put it up. I got you.
No, you just put it up. We ain't put it up.
Stumbles
Nigga,
is
you did
ass.
put it up.
Like that nigga. Listen, the nigga doesn't come to the battle ready to battle ever, ever. He had one clean battle. He had one clean battle against Snake Eye. Everybody beat that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are we talking about? Like, come on, stop disrespecting our intelligence out here, man. Stop
Um,
disrespecting our intelligence.
if I can interject really quick, I got
please do, my
Swamp.
brother. Please do.
I don't know who's doing the sound effects, but that's kind of crazy.
That's
But
gotta be J-Rock.
I got Swamp 2-1. I feel like Swamp is again going to be pissed off in this battle, kind of like how he was in the clean battle. But one thing I will say though, for in Swamp case is like these are good tune-ups until he gets to like a Gnome or SM because he has a couple people that he's called out that he may get. You know what I'm saying? Him and Calico's in the talks, a couple other people are in the talks. So this is a good, little thing to do. Go on your I wouldn't say gatekeeper, but like take your small scale battles, get momentum off of those. You know what I'm saying? Stay conditioned. Then you take your Gnome SM battles, and to keep yourself in the mix. So while I don't like the battle in terms of like Swamp getting a stumbles, I think that for him it's great for his conditioning going into like his big stages. That's around the corner. So, but I got Swamp clearly winning this battle though.
That was a great analysis.
Swamp with a
I got
clear.
Swamp
Oh.
3 out. So we might be saying the same thing.
Damn. Well, let me go with Stumbles then, because
Why? Why? Just to
why
be
not?
different?
Why not? Why this?
That's
Why
pretty.
not?
That's pretty whack. Let's go with your honest heart opinion.
Hey Yoshi, if you had a gun to your head, who you picking?
Uh, uh,
If I had a gun in my head, I'm probably gonna get shot. I don't
Because she
know,
picking
man.
stumbles. That's why.
Yeah, I
no,
think I am picking
the
Stumbles.
brother
I'm gonna
had
go. I'm gonna go with Stumbles, man. I
Wow,
don't.
that's right.
I said this on Champion. Stumbles is special. I feel like people have been ready to receive what he brings to the game.
Not that kind of special though, Black. That's
This
not that kind of special.
okay. So that's what.
I thought he was special. And I thought everybody was like, "Oh, he got something like star power, and all he got to do is
He's
spit
still
some
got
raps."
flashes, but he just has no structure, like
He hasn't
none. And
cleaned it up yet.
like he's got a lot of good shit that's everywhere. It's like a kid's Legos. It's like it's some cool shit in there somewhere, but it's
It's
not.
everywhere.
It's not to like. It's not. Yo, he doesn't like battle rap structured rounds. Like like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like these are professionals. He's some of the best in the world. So it's tough because he has flashes, but it's like Your Honor. Like what do you want? Like that's how
And
I
he
feel about it.
and he went on record saying that like he doesn't really know how to like sequence his material. Like he just
You could tell
writes what he
too.
thinks is his best stuff, and then just puts it round for round. So like the way that J Smoke broke it down, like that very well could be the case because he literally went on record saying that he just tries to write all of his best material and put it in certain places and rounds and stuff like that. So that
So
But
could
maybe
be
he
the
should.
reason why it's
you guys
unorganized.
do want battlers to naturally and organically improve their pen and not get in groups and have like other things assist you. So if they're doing it naturally, then it's gonna take some time. Like I feel like
Yeah,
the
but a
more
group
opportunities
reached
he
out
gets,
to
the
him.
better.
A group reached out to him to
It's
be a
not like
part
we
of
don't want
him.
to see
But
him book, but I think it's about pacing him, right? If he clearly doesn't have the structure, why is he getting the rock battle and the swamp battle? Why is he getting, you know what I'm saying? To compare to
Yeah,
guys who's really
that's
showing that
fair.
improvement already. So that's just how we feel. Like, it's not like I want to see Stumbles out of there. The man's got potential, but there's other people out here working too fucking hard for you to be getting a Tay-Rock battle and doing some of the things you're doing in that ring, in
I
my
agree,
opinion.
but I think Swamp is a good battle, like a good match. I don't think it's
He got the Tay Rock battle because he pissed him off. Go ahead though. Tay Rock asked for it.
right.
Yeah, that's out of his hands, you know what I'm saying? But it's if we see a guy continuously losing it, why does he keep continuously getting big opportunities? I got respect for Swamp, man. He's had the best year of his career, and we're ready to see him versus. He's not going to take a cow on the outside, you feel me? But he just complained about plates and stumbles the next plate. It just looks a little crazy.
Yeah,
I got
Swamp 30.
I got
Swamp 30.
Swamp with a
Swamp
clear.
Swamp
30.
would have been top 2 or top 3, maybe even champion of the year. But
But can we ask the question:
there
Is
was a
Swamp
sniper.
motivated for this battle?
He wasn't really motivated for clean. He handled business, so
He
now I
don't
feel
need
like
to
he's
be
gotten over the
motivated. He
hump.
He's
could
been covering the
stumble.
spread, man. He's like, even if he's not like at 100%, that's what like why I'm impressed with him is that when he just needs a win, he doesn't have to strain himself and he can just clean it up. That's something he used to not be able to do. There'd be a bunch of mucky debatables that he should have won. He could come here 70%, he beating
Said
stumbles, bro.
Mucky.
Like I said, I got him winning 2-1. I'm just saying,
You giving
don't pick
Stumbles
the
a
day to
round?
come in.
You
Yeah,
giving Stumbles a round?
I'm gonna
Wow.
give Stumbles a round.
It's not that far fetched.
I'm gonna give
Yes,
him
it is.
around the stage. He gonna get around JB and them to get in front of the camera.
To
He
get
gonna
on
be
stage.
around the building. That's about it.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
But he's not
I'm
going to
gonna
get
give
around in a
Stumbles the
battle.
first. I'm gonna give Stumbles the first, and I think he
So
wins. I think that'll probably be like his only round, but I think he'll win that round for sure.
Niggas
so
be
you just
coming
said
in
he's
here
going to
saying
stumble in the
anything
first.
these days.
Gotcha.
Am I the only one that think the battle gonna be fire?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Damn.
No, I think a lot of
yes.
people. I seen a
I
lot of
like
people think
ratchet shit.
that.
It's like a ratchet battle. Like two of my baby daddies that I can't stand, make them argue and shit.
Not two of your baby daddies on stage, Yoshi.
Mm-mm.
Easing prep.
He's 2-1.
Catfish battle. Prep
Are
number
they gonna
4
talk
with a
about that?
2-1.
Like that's gonna be the entire battle? Is that
Yeah. Prep.
Prep should show up in a bow tie and a hat again. Swear to God, 30.
He's impressed me versus Hansel, and I think that he's getting a little underrated. So for that reason, I got Ease beating Sir Prep here.
Sir Prep.
Interesting.
That's his new character.
Go ahead.
Prep gonna beat the shit out of this nigga, respectfully.
What's your favorite Ease battle, Dutch?
I don't have a favorite Ease battle.
Eagles go versus Queen
Ethan
Paper.
Hensel was pretty good last year when they battled.
He was
Good.
super
I didn't say
fire
he was
versus
bad. I
Hansel.
didn't say he was bad. I didn't
He
say
just
he
said he
was
doesn't
bad.
have a favorite.
I
He just says he
I
doesn't have
think
a favorite.
I think we are forgetting the fact that Prep can actually battle rap. He's not trash. Like